Amid rising tensions, Serbia has once again warned of an armed intervention in Kosovo. On June 23, 2023, soldiers of the Serbian army conducted military exercises at the Batajnica airbase near Belgrade. In an effort to protect the minority Serbs from the Kosovo regime, Serbia demanded that NATO-led peacekeeping forces take action. The Serbian Army Chief of Staff, General Milan Mojević, assured that the army is prepared to carry out any necessary task, as directed by President Aleksandar Vučić in accordance with the constitution. In the midst of a series of conflicts between the Kosovo Serbs, the Kosovo police, and the NATO-led peacekeeping forces, KFOR, the Serb army has positioned its troops on the Kosovo border with the highest level of preparation. General Milan Mojević, Chief of Staff of the Serbian Army, expressed in a televised speech that the Kosovo Serbs have reached their limit with the terror of the Kosovo government. The Serbian Army is prepared to carry out its functions within the limits of the constitution and the orders of President Aleksandar Vučić. Concerned about a possible confrontation between Albanians and Serbs, NATO has sent reinforcements in recent days. Serbia's intrusion into Kosovo would result in a direct encounter with the 4,000 NATO soldiers currently stationed there. Kosovo and Serbia have been in conflict for many years. The war, which raged between them from 1998 to 1999, resulted in the deaths of more than 10,000 people, most of them Albanians residing in Kosovo. Since Kosovo declared its independence in 2008, Belgrade has refused to accept it as legally valid. Last month, Kosovo police sparked tension by seizing local municipal buildings in northern Kosovo, where the majority of residents are Serbs. This move was to install ethnic Albanian mayors who were elected in a local election that the Serbs boycotted. The most recent conflict arose when Kosovo police arrested 8 Serbs suspected of engaging in violent clashes with NATO troops and Kosovo police. In the previous altercation, numerous people from all sides were injured. In his brief address to the nation on Friday, the Serbian Army Chief of Staff said Kosovo Serbs can no longer tolerate the terror of Kosovo Prime Minister Albin Kurti's regime. According to the facts, I informed the KFOR commander that we demand urgent measures to protect the Serbian people, Mojević said. This is our request to KFOR and other international organizations. At their meeting in Brussels on Thursday, the leaders of Serbia and Kosovo made no progress in emergency talks hosted by the EU amid fears of a return to open conflict. EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell described rising ethnic tensions in northern Kosovo as alarming. Despite yesterday's crisis meeting, the escalation continues and is turning dangerous, he said Friday on Twitter. We will not tolerate it. On Friday, the Chief of Staff of the Serbian Army delivered a concise message to the country. In it, he pointed out that the Kosovar Serb people are more than fed up with the chaos caused by Prime Minister Albin Kurti and his regime. Mojević clearly stated that he had presented evidence to the KFOR commander, demanding that the Serb population be protected. Our nation has spoken, and we request that KFOR and other international organizations take immediate action to safeguard the people. Meanwhile, in Brussels, officials from Serbia and Kosovo held emergency talks on Thursday. Unfortunately, the meeting proved unsuccessful, raising fears that our nations could slip back into open conflict. On Friday, the European Union's foreign policy leader, Josep Borrell, called rising ethnic tensions in northern Kosovo a serious concern. He took to Twitter to underscore the severity of the worsening scenario, citing the ongoing escalation and its dangerous implications, despite a meeting being called yesterday to address the issue. Let this be a stern warning, we are not willing to put up with any of it. On Thursday, Jens Stoltenberg, NATO Secretary General, vowed that his peacekeepers would maintain impartiality and strengthen their presence to ensure the security and mobility of all communities in Kosovo. In their quest for EU membership, both Serbia and Kosovo must stabilize their relationship as concerns persist that Russia, an ally of Serbia, could instigate an armed conflict in Central Europe to divert attention from their behavior aggressive in Ukraine.